Our office has grown very fast. We started, my partner, Mark and me, we started in the meanwhile 45 years ago, just 1 year after we finished our studies, by designing the new airport for Berlin. And from then on, we went through all kind of architectural types. And we were engaged in nearly everything which needs architectural design, which needs ideas, and which needs communication between different cultures, between different ideas, and which need a dialogue between the client and the architect. In the meanwhile, we have, I think, more than 12 offices all over the world. Some of them in Germany. The main office is in Hamburg, the next one, other one, the second one is in Berlin. But we also have 4 offices in Asia, 3 in China, in Beijing, in Shanghai, in Shenzhen, and also one in Hanoi. And the new territory we are going for the future is South America. I've been before in Venezuela, in Mexico and in Brazil, but we hadn't any client, any project here. But now, when the world competition in soccer will take place in Brazil in 2014, we will have the opportunity to create 3 different stadiums. I finished my job as a professor in the university. We founded an academy for architectural culture. We are doing different workshops with Chinese architects, with Vietnamese architects, and now with, on the other side of the world, with the Chilean, starting from tomorrow. This is an engagement of myself. All the money comes out of our pocket. We are financing the whole academy because we are very successful, and we thought it is a responsibility of ours to give something back to the society. It is a good mixture between professional work on one side and social communication with young people, with young architects. 3 days before I was in Beijing, we opened the National Museum of China, which is the largest museum in the world, designed by ours. And that is a very critical, politically, a very critical situation. But I came from Beijing via Hamburg, stayed 1 night there, and then to Delhi. Architecture is the environment of human life, not more and not less. It is one of the most important things. We have to take care that our social life has a good environment, could fulfill the goals, the idea, the visions on every level. So, and we as architects have the duty to take care for that and to do the best of it. Get into a dialogue with our society. They have to listen what our society needs, what is the best to create an environment we like to live in, to feel well, even if we work, if we live, if we shop, are going for shopping, or we have leisure. Every kind has to get the best solution to feel, to give the feeling for the people that they like it. The innovation is a seed of what at least is growing up later on by the work of many people, many engineers, many architects. But in the very first initial point, you have to have an overall idea, and that is the vision, in my opinion. There are two things which are important. One is the commercial side, and the other one is the side which gives us the opportunity to fulfill our own ideas. I'll first mention to the second one, because in the relationship to all other experiences we had in the world, especially in Europe, the possibilities to create new ideas and to do new things, more original architecture is much greater in China, because it is a society which is growing, and there are many people who are very open-minded to new ideas. That is the more important thing. On the other hand, because China is such a fast-growing nation, also on the economical base, that nearly 50% of all buildings which are built in the world in the next 10 years will be built in China. And what are the best solutions for our society? What are the most economic, the simplest solution? But everything has to have an overall frame. It must be included into a frame, not to do this and this and this and this. So it must have a philosophy in its own.